Familiarity. Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And bringing them out someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterback. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
At the 39-yard line.
On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Quick throw is caught. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Caught. Nice game left side. And he has this down to the 34. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Sticking to the air here. Into a crowd. It's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner. And it only took him 1 drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them, They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they'll have a veteran leading them out. It's their 9th-year quarterback.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Takes the handoff, now to throw. That one's incomplete over the middle. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He'll look to throw. Pass brought in by Teteroa McMillan. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a gain of 4.
Broke here, 3rd down. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball with the 44. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first. They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs at the opposing 43. 1st and 10. He keeps it on the option. Will be yard at most there. And it's 2nd down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Dump off caught by his back. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Third and long for him here. Secured by Burden on the slant. And they get this down to the 28. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Panthers first down.
Here's a design run. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
From the gun on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
And the Panther first down.
A lot of game left, partner, but it would be a shame not to punish your opponents for making a mistake so early.
You have to come through on third down, and the chance of transforming that turnover.
Lost the football! And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They bounce on it inside the 10. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. Back to throw. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. Third and 4 coming up now.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
He'll work against the blitz. Dumped off to his running back. Pushing for the end zone. And it lost the football. It's not loose. And the defense has it. Defense recovers. That's a turnover.
I'll tell you this, inside the 5-yard line, that ball has got to be welded to your body at times. Under no circumstances can it come free. Whether someone puts a helmet on it or those players are just ripping it from both sides.
The home teams and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Fourth down, pass coming. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Brown on to send it away. Returnable from the 2. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
At the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from 37. Working on first down. All in left side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Come! And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line.
That's good.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-0 is our score. More from this one right after this. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
3rd down and 4.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Orlando, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Setting up the screen. And this one doesn't go far. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Short pass brought in. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
In the red zone on 1st. Throw is caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
At the goal line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 2.
The give here on 2nd. And he's in for the touchdown. Try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Panthers and their running back about to get back to work. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. With a dive up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
Throwing from the gun here.
At the 23-yard line.
Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sense him out into one of those spots out wide.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They send a man in motion. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Complete right side. Burden has it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Carolina.
He's going to throw it. Completed over the middle. And they They have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
First down. It's a gain of 20. And the Panther first down.
All set now. 1st and 10. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Yeah, this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Cut near the goal line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Panthers first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
They'll try and punch it in. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. With the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Here's another for him. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Panthers take a 2nd quarter lead. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Brown adds the PAT. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. To send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Their offense ready to take the field now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
He needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Rolling now off the play action. It is caught left side. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Cut out left. And they bring him down around the 34. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 34.
Quarterback run here. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for a loss of yardage.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
3rd and 10 coming up, Brock. We've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Orlando coming up. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. 3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives him a 1st down.
At the 27-yard line.
Back to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 2nd and 3 now.
Number 2. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Pass play now. He's keeping it. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here come the Panthers, taking over late in this first half. And we're down inside 50 seconds to play. Enough time to at least get into field goal range. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
2nd and 3.
2nd down, looking for options. Throw left side, complete. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. He's dropping back to throw. Over the middle, he's got McMillan. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Sticking to the air here.
42-yard line.
Jump off caught by his back. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First down.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. They are throwing it again. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Bronc, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium, the Giants at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And this is the Giants quarterback, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Giants win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they play host to the New England Patriots. And this is the Titans wideout. This will help the old stat line. He's going to make the catch and realize, I don't think anyone's going to get me. And they don't. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. The Titans looking to even their mark at 4-4. They lead here at the half. Lastly, let's go to Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers taking on the Jets. And here's the home team's running back. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Steelers on top in this one at halftime. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Panthers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And his workload hasn't been limited to the backfield. As you get a look at the NFL's best receiving backs this season, you can see he is right there in the top 5. First down, play action. Batted away at the line, incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Complete to number
3rd and just 2 to go.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First down, Carolina.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. 2nd and 10, here's a pass. Into traffic, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one's complete, right side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. The play fake. He'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So 2nd down coming up. Throwing it again here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Panther first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum block as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home to the big sack. There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way. Well, that didn't take too long. 1 series in, and he's given them the second half lead.
Now Brown on to send it away. He fields it from the 8. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They'll run here on 1st down. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on 3rd.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. First down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. That one's cut along the left sideline. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good for a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Out-of-bounds at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2.
Throwing from the gun here. He completes it in traffic. And this one does not go far.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Past the line, he's going to run for it. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. A pickup of 17. And that means first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
And then incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now throw on 2nd and 10. Collins got it left side. And he'll go down here at the 16.
To number 88. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd.
Third and long for him here. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. Working inside the red zone. Brought in. Touchdown. These guys grab the lead on their first series of the half. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half. It's a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one right down the middle. And these guys take a 4-point lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Carolina offense headed out now. When their last drive did end in points, not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They get 37 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, the best of them take advantage of it.
He keeps it and takes off. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Throw here, 3rd down. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled for a short gain. So that field goal gonna have to wait a little bit longer. That's the end of our 3rd quarter. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Down a score. They're gonna go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st and 10, they're going to throw. They did it! He made the interception! And the Panthers have some new life in the 4th!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. There really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Carolina about set to go once again offensively. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. They'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you at first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Back to throw now. Throw left side, complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Panthers, first down.
Going in now out of the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He brings it in. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 4th quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Needs to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers push their lead to 3.
Our home team, 21.
Now Brown on to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The offense getting set to go. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. They'll start this one out with Hall. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down, play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Complete to number 86. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Air it out on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. He's out in the clear. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And in he goes for the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys take a 4-point lead.
Our home team 28.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return coming from the 6. Number coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Panthers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. They go play action on first down. This one finds the fullback. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. They're going to try and throw it here. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches at the 47-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Cut out left. And they make the tackle at the 38. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 15. And the Panthers.
They'll run here from the gun. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Back-to-back carries here. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Panthers first.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Complete right side. Burden has it. And he gets this forward to the 19. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 19.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Complete out to the right. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for him. We've got 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 5.
Looking in the air here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down. We reach the 2-minute warning from Orlando. Panthers losing by 4. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Here's a throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Looking to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that's going to make it just about worst-case scenario for this offense, Brock. It is 4th and long.
Every sack, every stop has just been like another nail in the coffin. And now there's only one spot for a nail left. This is their last chance. And that defense, well, they've got...
And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Extra point upcoming. He missed to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Now Brown on to send it away. Starting from the 5. just going to make this to the 28 before going down. Their offense running back out now. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Dump off top on his back. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 20.
Here he is to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
Loss. It's now 3rd and 17.
To throw. He's going for it himself. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
17 yards.
A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's first down. Setting up to pass. Hits it through the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
Orlando, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
The spike comes, 24 seconds left. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Back to throw. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Out comes the kick team to attempt this field goal. This is going to be a tough one, 55 yards away. His kick is drifting, and it's no good. Just couldn't get it inside of that left upright. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock.
Kate, those plans they were making for overtime, all the coordinators, the guys on the field, well, I guess you could file them away for another game. They won't get to see the extra frame here.
So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish out the sweep of their division rivals. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Orlando.